Located between Dumbo's hipster haven and the Brooklyn Navy Yard, Vinegar Hill is on the verge of becoming the new it neighborhood in New York, with chic bistros and shops moving into this once industrial no man's land. But with its rough, worn cobblestone streets and abandoned train tracks, we suspect that the layers of time will tell the tale of a forgotten neighborhood.
Imagine, the American Revolution has just ended, and a brilliant man by the name of John Jackson buys 100 acres here on the waterfront in Brooklyn. Now, he spent $17,000 on this land. Less than 20 years later, he sold the 40 acres just behind me to create the Brooklyn Navy Yards for $40,000, made a nice little profit, started building homes in the area.
So how come the neighborhood is called Vinegar Hill?
Well, Jackson decided to name the neighborhood Vinegar Hill after the 1797 Battle of Vinegar Hill, which took place between the Irish and the British. Nothing to do with here. He thought that if he'd named it for Vinegar Hill, he'd be able to draw Irish immigrants to live in the neighborhood. He owned all the buildings, he owned some of the factories. His idea was, now he's got tenants to pay him rent and work in his factories. So it's got nothing to do with New York history at all. It's just a pure marketing ploy.
Now, when it comes to iconic food, Vinegar Hill holds a sweet spot in American nostalgia because there was one familiar treat that was produced right here. Originally called the Ice Cream Bar, Eskimo pie is as American as apple pie.
On the corner of Bridge and York Streets is a beautiful 1909 Beaux-Arts building with fantastic polychromatic terracotta. In this building from 1927 until 1966, we made Eskimo pies. And they're selling at a rate of 1 million bars a day in their heyday in the 1930s and 40s.